It is a tribute to jazz musician Fats Waller. The musical Ain't Misbehavin, that's all I know, takes the audience back to the early 1900s. The audience dives into time when Manhattan nightclubs were the playgrounds of high society.
That's for sure. And the Marymount Players are currently performing this fun show. Joining us today to talk about it is tenor actor Phillip Latham and mezzo-soprano actor Ariel Underwood. Thanks to both of you.
Thank you guys for having us.
Absolutely.
I mean, so first of all, I guess, tell people if they're unfamiliar with Ain't Misbehavin, what is the show?
So Ain't Misbehavin is like a tribute to jazz music by the composer Fats Waller. It was a huge show on Broadway. And then also they won a bunch of Tony Awards.
Yes.
But it's really just an opportunity to be able to see what it was like for a lot of African Americans to be in these amazing clubs that a lot of us, were only allowed to be in to perform.
The Cotton Club, the Savoy.
Yeah.
So it just is like that tribute. So it's so much amazing music of just like jazz and, just being able to see what we had to offer, as musicians. And Fats Waller, he did his thing.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
he did. Yes, he did. So let's talk a little bit about the Marymount Players, because people may be unfamiliar with you. How long have you been around?
The Marymount Players has been around since 1936.
Okay.
It started off in the church building, and they were renting from the Plainville School. And officially in 1940, they changed from the Guild Players to Marymount Players, and they bought the building in 1960.
Yes.
Wow.
They've been players for a long time.
And they're the longest running.
That's awesome.
They're the longest running Cincinnati community theater company.
Well, I thought this was interesting, though. So, I mean, Marymount Players has been around for a while, but I understand for both of you, this is your first performance with the Marymount Players. What's that experience been like?
It's a very, it's a very intimate theater. So the whole process was very intimate and close. It's only 5 cast members, and everyone involved is so passionate about this show because it's rarely shown in Cincinnati, and we've really put everything into it, truly.
Truly.
6 weeks.
Yeah, 6 weeks of rehearsal. The theater only fits 110 people.
Yeah.
So it's very close. Like, we're literally singing right up on the front row. So it's very, like you said, it's very
Intimate.
It's very interactive.
Yeah.
So it allows you to like really feel. I tell people all the time, like, you might not want to sit in the front row because I sweat a little bit.
But this has been on for a minute, right? And so what has been the feedback of Ain't Misbehavin?
So we've showed our first week so far,
Yeah.
and we've had a total of 4 official shows, and we had a preview Wednesday, and we had a few people come to the preview, and they come back every single night.
Yeah.
because
Really?
They
Wow.
love
People
it.
back for
I've
all
been
the
told it's
shows.
the best show they've seen at Marymount this season. It's the last show of the season, so
Now that says something when they come back.
Absolutely.
And definitely
Yeah.
to give our director a shout out, Elizabeth Taylor. Like, she really went in to make this as, complex as she possibly
Oh,
could.
yeah.
A lot of people who have seen the show, they're like, we don't see a lot of choreography when people do this because it's a
Yes.
music review, but she wanted to immerse the viewer into everything about Fats Waller, jazz music, just African Americans and what they had to offer. So we have choreography and just scene changes, costume changes.
I mean,
Like,
would
it's
you say
awesome.
that that's been like the most fun thing for you when it's putting this production together?
Once we were complete, it's fun because we get to really put on the show. But oh gosh, the rehearsal was it was stressful.
It was intense. It was intense.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was super intense.
But Garrett Class, our choreographer,
Yes.
he really did his thing on this. He would say he would write down the choreography at work, but man, I was just blown away because it's so many small movements, but it becomes so beautiful once it's all put together.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have definitely sold it, and I'm sure people are interested. So how do they get tickets?
Please come to MarymountPlayers.com.
MarymountPlayers.com.
Yes, MarymountPlayers.com, and you can get tickets. And I tell people, please get them now because they are selling so fast.
Wow.
We can't even believe how fast it's. I'm like, oh my God, they're coming to see us.
Yeah. How long does this show run?
To July 30th,
Yes.
so we
Okay.
have this Thursday through Sunday, and then we have another small break until, 2 more weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're at 75% capacity sold.
So there's just a few tickets left.
Yeah.
Get those tickets.
Hurry up,
For sure,
right?
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Phillip and Ariel, thank you both so much for taking the time
Oh,
to talk
thank
to us
you
today
guys
and
so
break a
much.
leg.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
We
Thank you.
appreciate it. Thank
Sounds
you.
like a great show.